Why did God create the dog? According to the book of Genesis, the first of the Old Testament, God created the heavens, the earth and everything in it in 6 days. On the last day, animals were created, and finally man. After all, man's best friend was created with all the care. He is capable of defending a house and playing with a child, driving a blind man and spending hours by his master's side in those sad moments, just to lift his spirits. The dog is a perfect example of dedication. He loves, even when he risks being thrown out by the family's bad mood. He is faithful, even if they betray his trust or treat him unfairly. How many dogs are abandoned on the streets and roads, right? Still, according to Jewish tradition, the divine creation happened in the following order: the light, the firmament, the sky, the waters separated from the dry element, which started to provide plants, the sun, the moon and the stars, the fish and birds, the other living creatures, including man. The dog, however, is a separate being. And, since God rested on the seventh day, as narrated in the biblical text, the creation of our companion must have been later. There are people who like dogs, the majority. Others do not. They consider it too servile. Certainly, there are bad dogs and some of them sometimes cross our path. But are these dogs really bad? If a human child, a rational being, as we like to classify ourselves, who receives an inadequate education can become a wicked adult, what can we say about an animal, who only asks for water, food and affection? Some legislators want to ban some breeds because they are extremely violent, and I want to believe that they are well-intentioned in their actions. However, just look back a bit, the friendly English bulldog was developed to fight bulls. After this came Dobermans, bull terriers, pit bulls. Is it the fault of the dogs or of the breeders? Actually, dog breeds bred to be violent had two paths: extinction or conversion to docility. Even if we want to turn them into real killing machines, and some dogs have even been summoned to fight wars, faithfulness and constancy, in a word, love, always speak louder. This must be why God created the dog, to serve unconditionally, without expecting rewards, to play, to keep us company, to be sad when we are sad. Of course, a pet and a treat at the right moments don't hurt anyone. Sometimes a dog uses its teeth, after all, these are its weapons of attack and defense. Some dogs even bite their owner. But what would be the motivation for this wild act? A well-trained dog doesn't hurt anyone, except, perhaps, some cushions and table legs. Sometimes a dog steals food, but this is not evil, it is instinct. Sometimes he kills a little bird, but again, this is instinct. With all our rationality, we still allow ourselves to be led by the tools with which nature has endowed us. What can one reproach in the conduct of a puppy, or dog? Sometimes a dog is annoying, he pees on the rug, growls at the cat, chases the mailman. However, the stimulus for such attitudes, physiological needs aside, was given by ourselves. From dogs, we demand vigilance, defense, work. Besides serving as eyes for the blind, they drive sledges, act in police operations, work as therapists in hospitals, rescue accident victims, and much more. The list is long, it would not fit here. Besides this, they love to be around us. They like to run in the park after a ball or even a stick, feel the wind when they stick their heads out of the window of a moving car, sleep at our feet, or snuggle, it all depends on the owner's predilections, play with a butterfly, howl at the moon. And, after this, they turn their necks in our direction, as if they were asking us to approve all these attitudes. It has already been scientifically proven, with examinations, tests and observations of behavior, dogs love humans. Animals are angels in disguise sent to earth by God to show men what happiness is.